get to see their team. It's an elimination game. First one for Golden State. Second one in 3 days for the Grizzlies. And the fans are fired up. We had a very spirited national anthem. The season is on the line. It's the best time of year. And the playoffs don't officially begin until tomorrow. Golden State Warriors and the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. And for Golden State, Curry, Bazemore, who has done well in the starting lineup. Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, and the young Grizzlies, John Morant, Dylan Brooks, who was such a barometer on this team, and he plays well, and there he is. He's such a good two-way player. They're tough to beat. Kyle Anderson, Jaren Jackson Jr., who is still working himself back in from an injury, and Jonas Valanciunas. They played Sunday, the final regular season game, and it was a terrific game. With about 6.5 minutes to go, the game was tied. But the Warriors made the big plays down the stretch, and because of that victory, they have home court here tonight with a chance to advance and play Utah in the first round. And it is just so wonderful to hear these crowds who are returning to NBA arenas across the country. Mark, for some of these players, this is the biggest games of their career, and perhaps the next step with playoffs, especially for these young Grizzlies. There's got to be such huge butterflies.
Well, absolutely. And just years ago, the Warriors were in the same situation, so it's a building process and the opportunity to play games that matter with the lights being the brightest.
Steve Kerr said after that loss on Wednesday night, it was a bitter pill to swallow, a gut-wrenching loss, but the Lakers got the victory and advanced. Bazemore with the first shot of the night. This is just the second season here at the Chase Center. And again, they had not make the playoffs last year, so they're hoping to get their first playoff taste here in 2021. Valanciunas had a great start Wednesday against San Antonio in another big game. Jaren Jackson Jr. knocks down the three.
They came on a double from the baseline side. Valanciunas, an improved passer, finds Jaren Jackson Jr. with that low-release three, but he's a pretty good three-point shooter.
These are two of the better passing teams in the NBA. Good ball movement, lots of assists. Wiggins' shot is good. And what a game he had the other night on both ends of the floor in that loss to the Lakers. As they get a steal, Curry launches a three. There's Morant, left wide open, and nails it. And that's got to feel good for Morant and for all the Grizzly fans. And it's not his strength, only 30% from downtown, but no hesitation there.
Oh, it's got to feel real good. And I've been there before, where teams dare me to make shots, and I made one early. It gives you a boatload of confidence, and it could be something setting up the rest of the way for this game for Memphis.
Draymond Green, back to Kevon Looney. The foul line jumper, he got it. Looney matched up on Morant in transition. Morant had 20 points in the victory against San Antonio on Wednesday. Throws it inside to Valanciunas, and he pushed off to get free, an offensive foul.
And you don't see Scott Foster get tricked too often, but that was a flop rewarded to Draymond Green. Was there contact? Yeah, a little bit. Not nearly enough to warrant that. That's nothing. That's Green acting. Acting should not be rewarded in our league.
Historically, it has been, though.
I know. And I want to be the eradicate the acting commissioner.
Well, a few years ago, you eradicated flopping in many ways. Curry kicks it out. Bazemore tries another three. Can't get that one to go. Kyle Anderson the rebound. The veteran brings it up. Again, not a lot of playoff experience for these Grizzlies again, even though it's not a playoff game, the same type of playoff feel. Morant drives inside and able to finish. Just 21 years old in his second year in the league as Green throws it away. Turnover Golden State.
Well, you make a three, and now Wiggins goes over the top, and they're able to turn the corner. Morant gets right to the rim. Looney doesn't want to help off Valanciunas.
Anderson methodically gets in, banks it, and a foul as well. As Kyle Anderson with a chance for a three-point play. The Grizzlies an early 4-point lead.
And never gets rushed. Plays at his pace. Goes away from the screen. Poor help. Direct line drive, gets the contact in the basket.
But that's, again, Looney not wanting to commit off Valanciunas because of how he scored 29 in their last meeting. Many, like, right at the rim.
Well, the Grizzlies get their first 4 shots from the field and have the early 5-point lead.
And you're looking at Dylan Brooks. No help responsibilities. Just chest to chest with Curry on the weak side.
Wiggins throws it behind Green, another turnover. Brooks racing down the floor, goes up, the first layup is good. And the Grizzlies off to a terrific start.
Warriors 20 turnovers in the past 2 games. 20 against Memphis, 20 against LA.
They had 15 in the second half against the Lakers, and that really turned the game around in that third quarter. Looney lost it out of bounds, and yet another turnover. Morant, Curry goes underneath the screen. Morant nails another three-pointer, and Golden State into timeout. 6 for 6 from the field, and already a 10-point lead for the Grizzlies.
Make the proper adjustments. We talked about it in the open. Steph Curry goes under the screen, does a good job of fighting back, but Ja Morant has his mind made up. He understands how you played me last Sunday. Not today, my friends.